Hi everyone, I'm Eric. Welcome back to another episode of Eric Plays 8 String. Today we're going to be talking about 7th chords. So to begin, let's talk a little bit about what a 7th chord is and how it works. So we're going to go to a really standard chord that everybody knows, hopefully at this point. This is just an open position C major chord. So what we can do is take this top C, so we have C, E, G, we have a repeated note in this C. Let's move it down by a half step, so we're going to play a B natural instead. This gives us a C major 7th with the B natural. Okay, the next kind of 7th chord is a dominant 7th. So instead of playing a B natural here, we're going to play a B flat, which is the 3rd fret on the G string. So we're going to have a C, an E, a G, and a B flat. Okay? All right, the next chord we're going to play is a C minor 7th. And a C minor 7th is C, E flat, because it's a minor chord, and G, that's pretty normal. And then we put a B flat on top. So we get this nice sounding chord, C, E, G, B flat. So let's apply this to the 8-string guitar now. So we're going to start here playing a low C on our 8th string. This is a low C bass note. And then we're going to play a B natural on our D string. And then we're going to play an E on our G string. So we get C, B natural, and E. Okay, we call this a shell voicing, and the shell voicing is just the root, the 3rd, and the 7th. And this gives us a very nice outline of what that sound is. This is a very basic C major 7th sound. So the next thing we can do is take this B natural, lower it to a B flat. And we get a nice, kind of jazzy, bluesy sounding 7th chord. Dominant 7th chord. Now if we want to take this down one more to a minor 7th chord, all we do is we take this E that we're playing on our G string and lower it by a fret. So now we're playing the 8th fret all the way across. So we have our C, B flat, and E flat. Okay. Now we can do these same voicings or similar voicings with a B string in the bass. So here's our C here. Let's go up to a C here on our B string. All right, now we have slightly different voicings for these, so I'm just going to show them to you one at a time. So our major 7th chord is C in the bass, E natural on our D string, and then a B natural on our G string. So we get this nice open sounding voicing. All right, so to make it a dominant 7th, we take this top note that we're playing with our pinky and move it down by a half step. I like to use my ring finger. So we get C, E, and B flat. Finally, to make it a minor 7th, we're going to take this middle note, which is an E, and lower it to an E flat. So I'm just going to do a bar across with my index finger. And we get this, which is a really nice sounding voicing. I'll also play it like this sometimes. First finger, second finger, pinky. That can be a really nice way to voice this chord as well. So to put this through a basic blues progression, we would go back to our C 7th chord. And then the next chord in the blues progression is the 4 chord or an F7 chord, which we can find here on the B string at the 6th fret, which is right here. Here's my dominant 7th voicing. And then back to C again. Back to F. Back to C again. Now we're going to go up to a G7. So last week we worked on triads spread across multiple strings. This week we worked on 7th chords spread across multiple strings. And next week we're going to talk about filling in those spaces, using those extra strings to our advantage to play more interesting sounding, more complicated sounding chord progressions and more complicated sounding chord voicings. So tune in next week. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you want updates, please subscribe. And if you have any questions at all or any comments, please leave a comment below. I'm always happy to hear from you. Thanks a lot. See you next week. Bye.